Hello everyone, welcome back to AutoCAD Mission 99. Today in lecture 20, we are mastering rectangular array. Imagine you are in Oman or the USA and you need to place 100 columns for a warehouse. If you copy them manually, you will make mistake. If you use array, you are a pro. Today I will show you not just how to make a grid, but how to control it like a master, including how to replace items and reset your work. Let's jump into the CAD screen. Now let's discussion about the rectangular array. First I will make an object like column REC for rectangle and type 300 millimeter comma by 450 millimeter. Press enter. This is the column. Check the dimensions. 300 by how much? 450. The text height is more, so type D for dimension style manager. Go modify. Instead of 3, just type 1. Okay. Set current. Close it. Now DLI for linear dimensions. Okay. Just copy it and place it here. Okay. Select the object. Type AR for array and press enter. Enter array types, select rectangular. Okay. Now lots of array panel is here. That is the type of array. We chose already rectangular, for that it is rectangular. This is column panel. Already by default there are 4 column, 1 2 3 4, and this is row panel. By default there is 3 row, 1 2 and 3, and the distance 450 means from column center to column center, but we can customize it. Main things you should keep on the associative. If you keep like that off, then the individual item can select. Suppose you want to change one column, it never will change anything. But if you keep on associative, then if you change one column, all column will be changed. Okay, now we can customize. I need 5 columns, means 1 2 3 4 another columns. I can increase from here. Suppose I can, already we have 4, I can increase 5. Okay, then I can increase rows from here. Okay, but I will customize here. Suppose I need 5, just type 5. See what happened. Now 5 columns, and I need distance 4000 millimeter and press enter. See what happened. There is 4000 distance from every center to center, because this is a real world project. Suppose one big villa or one warehouse, there are 20 or 100 columns. Now I will change the row. Suppose rows is 3, I need 4, and press enter. And the distance from center to center, I need 3500 and press enter. See, this is our layout. Now check the dimensions. For that type DLI for dimensions from center to center. How much? 16,000. Please check. This is 16,000. And for rows, how much? Type DLI from center to center. How much? 10,500. 10,500. Okay. And now check center to center rows. This is 4000 and press spacebar to repeat the command. This is 3500. Okay. You see, we already discussed type, columns and rows. There is a labels. You see the labels is here. This label is actually for the 3D purpose. Suppose there is one label, I want to increase 5, and the distance between label to label I want to mention 1000. Okay, now this is in 2D model. So if you want to see in 3D view, just keep shift hold and press the mouse wheel like that. Like, see, this is our 3D view, and every distance is how much from here to here, how much? This is 1000. Okay, so if you come back in 2D model, just keep the label 1 and here 1 also, and click the custom view top. Now we are in 2D shape. Okay, again select the column. See, if you select one column, all column are selected, because this is now block. Why? Because we are work in associative mode. Okay, if we work in non-associative mode, just I will show you. This column I will copy it here. Okay, now select the column, type AR for array, rectangular, and you just off the associative. Sorry, now off the associative, and increase the column and increase the row. Okay, and close it. See the difference. Here you select one column, all pattern is selected. But if you select here one, is the individual is selected. Individually is selected. That is the difference between associative and non-associative. I will delete it. Again, I will select this column. Now I will select the base point. This is the base menu, and I select the base point, and from base point I can move from center or corner anywhere where I want to move. Okay, now again I select the pattern, the array pattern, and I want to edit source. Click the edit button and select the object, edit source object of the associative array. The source object of the associative array can be edited while in array editing states. Just okay. And in command box, you type a command. Suppose I want to select C for circle. I want to draw circle. Look at, I draw circle in one column. The all 20 columns has been changed, and you just save the change. Now it is already saved. Again, I want to remove that column because I want to hatch this column, not like that. So what I will do, just select the pattern, click edit source, click the object, okay, select the object and just delete it and save the changes. Now already delete all objects. Now I want to place the hatch here. For that, again I select column, go to edit source and select the object. Okay, type H for hatch. The solid red is already selected. Just I click here. Okay, click save changes. See, all of the column H has been applied. Now I want to replace some column because this is the vertical all columns. So I want to replace that 2 rows oriented columns. For that I will rotate this column, R of rotate, and I type H for H. Okay. Now click here and click the replace item. See the command box, select replacement object. This is our replacement object and press enter. Select the base point of replacement object. This is the base point. I select and select an item in the array to replace. I want to replace these two rows. So just I click here. See, you can replace like that way. Okay. Close the array. Now I want to draw a footing foundation here. For that, I will type REC for rectangle, that is 1800 millimeter by 1800 millimeter, means 6 feet by 6 feet. Check the dimensions. Okay. CO for copy. I place here. Now I want to place this column in everywhere. For that, select the object, type AR for array, rectangular. Okay, and there are 5 columns, so type 5, and the distance should be 4000, and the rows should be 1 2 3 4, so type rows 4, and the distance should be 3500. See, the footing already placed. Now I will type L for line. For the grid, select the line, type AR for array, rectangular. Column should be 5. Distance how much? 4000, and rows 1. Okay. Again I will type L for line. I need the horizontal grid. Select the grid, type AR for array, rectangle, and increase the row, means 4, and distance 3500. Column should be 1. Okay. Now check the dimensions. And for continuous, type DCO. DLI 16,000. Now again DLI for linear dimensions, and DCO for continue. DLI for linear dimensions, how much? 10,500. Okay. Select the object. See, now reset. If you just reset it, the old pattern will be the original pattern. See, you see the column is changed. Just Ctrl Z for undo. Okay. Now one thing I want to tell you, you select one column, all column is selected. But if you want to change individually one by one column, or if you want to move one column, or if you want to orientate one column, 2 columns, then what will do? You just explode the column. Type X for explode and press enter. Now you can orientate arrow for rotate. You can rotate, you can move, you can do anything. So just Ctrl Z to for undo. So by this way you can edit, you can replace, you can reset array, and you can labels, you can customize column rows. Suppose you want to increase, you can increase column. If you want to increase rows, you can increase rows. Everything you can customize in this way. Draw a 600 by 600 mm float tile. Use rectangular array to create a 10 by 10 pattern. Set the between distance is 610 mm. That extra 10 mm is your grout or joint purpose. This is how we calculate tile quantities in site. In lecture 21, we mastered the polar array. See you there. Om Shanti.